Lots of educators I've talked with recently tell me they're really focused on helping students engage and connect with their learning, and that is great to hear. But before we can really begin working on increasing student engagement, I find it's valuable to first spend a moment defining what it is. There are lots of different definitions out there, but here's McREL's definition. Student engagement is a condition of emotional, social, and intellectual readiness to learn, characterized by curiosity, participation, and the drive to learn more. With that definition in mind, I want to share with you three quick strategies and tools that can increase engagement in learning. First up, second chance test. This is when we allow students to review the results of a test they've taken and find areas they need to improve their understanding. Spend time brushing up on those areas and then retaking the test to see if they can improve. We want our students to grow and learn from their mistakes, and this is an excellent way to help that happen. Giving second chances helps students develop their self-assessment skills, which can in turn strengthen their motivation, learning, and confidence. It reminds students that learning is a continual process and that it doesn't end with just taking that test. Next up is the Mind's Eye Organizer. This is one of my most favorite strategies and works with students of all ages. And it works well online and in the classroom. When you're presenting a lesson, have your students use a sheet of paper and draw four large boxes on the page. Inside the first box, ask them to write questions they have about the content. In the second, ask them to draw pictures or create a graphic organizer to show their understanding of the content. This is especially good strategy for students learning English as a second language. In the third box, have them draw or write about any personal feelings or connections they have to the content, something that relates to them, like their families, neighborhoods. This is where the relevance and engagement can certainly kick in. In the final box, have your students write down their predictions about what more they want to learn about the subject or content, or answers to questions that you've posed. With this versatile tool, students can begin to own the content in the way that best connects them to the information. Lastly, I have 421 summarizing strategy for you. A lot of students struggle with how to summarize what they're learning, and this is a nifty tool to help them. It's very versatile for all grade levels. I'm going to describe the paper version, but it works just as well in an online format. Students will need a piece of paper with four boxes across the top of the page, then two boxes in the middle of the page and one box at the bottom. While they are learning about a new concept, students write or draw their perception of the big ideas in the top four boxes. The big ideas can be captured in the form of pictures or words. Then tell your students to find a partner in the classroom or in a virtual breakout room and share their four main ideas. Their assignment is to discuss and agree on the two most important ideas and place those in the next two boxes on the paper. Next, those two students will pair up with two other students. Each two-person team shares their two most important ideas. Then collectively, the four students will discuss and decide as a group what the one most important idea is and write that in the final box. At this point, every student will have all seven boxes of their page filled, and they've had conversations to process the passage, video, or lecture. This gives each student enough details to write their summary of their learning. Give these strategies and tools a try in your classroom. See if they help your students increase their curiosity, participation, and motivation to learn more.